BookSource is a book distributor. We started with about 8 client publishers. We now have 82. At BookSource we use a system called Bookmaster. We've been using this system since 1998. The issues we were having were that it wasn't particularly user-friendly, particularly in terms of our client publishers having to extract data from the system for reporting purposes and to make things look nice and pretty. One of the first issues that we had to tackle was customizing our invoices and our other documents depending on the customer that they were going to, and this was the first reason that we started to use Utilities 400 products. Route 1 allowed us to take information from our core system and present it in a variety of different ways. It started off life as being a forms tool for us, and it is still a forms tool for us, making sure we're creating the right document for the right type of transaction. But it's moved on from there. Route 1 produces barcode labels for us. For example, Amazon now have a requirement for us to put their order reference as a barcode outside every single box. We needed that to happen in an automated fashion, and it does. Route 1 allows us to send PDFs of a variety of different documents direct to the customer without any manual intervention. Route 1 allows us to monitor our system. Route 1 is no longer a forms tool for us. Route 1 is pretty much wholly integrated into our business, across the business. I suppose one of the big financial savings that we've seen because of Route 1 is that we don't send a single statement to customers through the post anymore. That used to be a massive job for us. Now we just don't do it at all. They are run off as part of month end, and they are automatically emailed out to every single customer. One of the biggest jobs that we have on behalf of our client publishers is to manage their information. We do a phenomenal number of transactions through our system on a daily basis, and each of those needs to be reported on to the relevant client publisher. This led us on to investigating a web solution to deliver this data, to make it instant, to make it in real time, and to make it in such a way that each client publisher could easily understand it, but also download it should they want to do anything fancy with their information. Now we have quite a fantastic, which I think is industry leading solution, where we deliver data direct to the publisher via BookSource, which is our online reporting tool. It provides publishers with neat graphs, summary graphs of exactly where they are, but if they need to, they can drill down to get to the fine detail on a transaction by transaction basis. I'm a data junkie. I like information. Some of our publishers are similar to me and they like to drill down to that level of detail, but there are others out there who just want summary information, and Show Me, which is the product we use to deliver this information, does all that for us. BookSource hasn't only allowed us to meet the expectation of our clients. BookSource has also allowed us to run our own business. We get a phenomenal amount of data in terms of our own management, and that wouldn't have been possible without Utilities 400 and their products. Integration is absolutely key for this business. We do not have massive resources at our disposal. We find that the range of products that we have from Utilities 400 integrate well with our core systems. They're seamless and almost invisible to humble users like myself. They just work. In order to do our job, we need a phenomenal amount of information from our publishers, from our customers, and indeed from the industry. Getting that information into Bookmaster was always problematic. It involved programmers, it involved proprietary formats for that data. It was tough, it was difficult, it was not a user task to get information into our system. We went back to Utilities 400 and asked them if they had a solution for this, and they did. We use a product called iRoute, which allows us to bring information into Bookmaster in a variety of different forms. So it could be CSV, it could be Excel, it could be XML. The beauty about iRoute is it's quite simple. It's a mapping tool. You bring the data in, you tell it where it's supposed to go, you press the button, and the information is there. Well, it's clear that without a product or a range of products such as Route 1, Show Me, iRoute, first of all, I don't think we would be able to compete. I've already said that we're living in the 21st century, people expect things right away. If we were not able to give them things right away, I don't think we would have many clients. Using these products provides us with the level of automation, therefore the savings in people time. We couldn't compete. I think I say this hand on heart. I don't think we could compete if we didn't have products to do these jobs.